Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily Giz Wiz is provided by AOL Music and Spinner.com, where you can get free MP3s, exclusive interviews, and more. Video bandwidth for the Daily Giz Wiz is provided by Cashfly at CACHEFLY.com. It's time for the Daily Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1047 for Tuesday, March 16th, 2010. CarMD.
And now, get ready for Dick.
Hey, it's Dick DeBartolo, Mad's maddest writer, and the Giz Wiz. One day of the week, it's time for Leo to do something crappy, but it's different today. We heard it's something good on Turn the Table Tuesdays.
Under his desk to find some crap to share. Dick says let's fork away. It's Turn the Table Tuesdays.
Hey, Dickie D, how are you? How are you? How are you? Good to see you.
I am absolutely fine. I am so excited because 2 weeks in a row, last week you did the Sanyo mini,
yes.
finny.
And I've been playing with that, and it's fairly, really good camera. Really good
HD
quality.
camera, and today you have the automobile oil water separator. So tell us about that.
No. This is something
No.
called the
Go ahead.
CarMD.
Okay.
I have it right here. This is actually, we did Macworld Expo this month. Actually, it was last month. Did the Macworld Live thing. And one of the nice things about being a speaker at Macworld Expo is there's a goodie bag that you get every year filled with stuff, software and hardware. And this was one of the things that came in the goodie bag. It's called CarMD, and it is a device that plugs into a special socket. And the socket is on every car that's come out since 1996, which is...
That's, down by the steering wheel, right?
Yeah, you've seen it.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know you knew that. The device kind of looks like a taser a little bit. Here, let me... I have it hooked up to my computer now, because what happens is very simple. You connect it to that socket that's is usually under the steering wheel on the driver's side, but sometimes on some cars it's behind the ashtray. There are different places that they put it. And if you go to the CarMD site, CarMD.com, they tell you where to look. But this it looks a little bit like a handheld taser. It's got the socket at the top that plugs in to the socket in your car. Then you turn the key in your car. You don't turn it on. You just turn the key in the car on, and it beeps 4 times after about a minute. That means it's downloaded all the data from your car's computer. Now you take it back to your computer, and this is Mac or Windows, and that's, I guess, one of the reasons they were at Macworld is because they have a Mac version, which is kind of unusual for some of this kind of car stuff. And you hook it up to the USB key, USB port, and log into your account at CarMD.com. It's free to create the account at CarMD.com. And then it tells me my vehicle's health. So it knows, I gave it the VIN number when you first create the account, so it knows what car it is. It says your engine's computer system indicates no problem codes with the engine, the emissions. The check engine light is off. If it came on, by the way, this would be a very handy way for figuring out what's going on. The different codes, ready for emission test, ready. Available technical service bulletins, none. Available safety recalls, none.
Also, Leo, it sent the weight of your car to my Twitter account.
It says you weigh 3 million pounds. This is so cool. It shows you all of the different information here. And, depending on...
So, Leo, you plug it into your car just for like 30 seconds?
It takes about a minute to download this. No, it doesn't stay there. No, because the car is recording stuff, apparently. I didn't know this. So it goes into the car and gets that information, stores it on itself, and then when you connect this up via USB, it'll tell you what the information
so this is like a whole version of what your mechanic uses.
Well, exactly. Now, I have a Ford with a Sync, and so Sync does a vehicle health report too, and I think much of this is sent to me in the vehicle health report. So I don't know if you have Sync or a car that does this automatically, you probably don't need it. But I thought this was very cool for those people with older cars or cars that don't have this, like Ford Sync. I thought this was very cool. It's called CarMD. Now, it's a little pricey. It's $100. But there is a money-back guarantee for 30 days. If it doesn't work with your car, you don't like it, it doesn't give you any information. It comes with a software disc.
That's really not so bad.
No, given what it's doing, it's pretty impressive. It has a little carrying case, a little pouch, comes with the cable that you need. Software is on a disc in the box. So it's a very complete solution. And I guess
Leo, if it finds something wrong, does it suggest what to do about it?
You got me, because my car's perfect.
Oh.
Yes, it does. It tells you, it can tell you what the vehicle code means. It can tell you what the fix will be. It'll even give you estimated repair costs. So you kind of have a sense of, for your particular make and model, what it might cost to get it fixed.
Nice.
So it's a handy little tool. And there is a database on the website with, they say, tens of thousands of real-life fixes from ASE certified automotive technicians. So if it reads something wrong, it can tell you. The device itself has 256 megs of RAM in it. I'm sorry, is that right? No, I guess that's how much it needs. You need for the software. I'm sorry. So it'll work on any car. It will work with all 1996 and newer OBD2 compliant cars. That's what that connector is. So that's almost all cars, light trucks, minivans, SUVs, and foreign and domestic since 1996. And I think if you're somebody who likes information, likes geeky stuff, or maybe just wants to know a little bit about your car before you bring it in, this would be very handy. It's the CarMD at carmd.com.
I like it.
I do these because I figure you don't have a car, and so this isn't going to work.
No, it's a very good idea.
Yeah, it's just a little something, something only I can do. That and the upchuck, and I'm taking that business. And now, we have so many good letters. People have been sending me letters. I guess they felt sorry because of my letter drought.
Yeah. And did you get the email from Dan Luters?
You know, should I play the lost GizWiz jingles?
Well, you know what? We'll play one before you read a letter. Play a different.
He found a bunch of jingles that I never heard before.
I don't know if he didn't think they were good enough, or
maybe he's making more and not telling us. This is one called Chant. That's pretty.
You know, if we ever get a letter from an email from the Vatican,
when the Pope calls, we'll be ready.
When the Pope calls, that we'll save that for him.
Now this one's called Bing.
Oh, this is nice.
Here come the letters, those lovely letters. Here come the GizWiz letters now.
I love it. Oh, Dan, you are too good. Oh, we're using that one.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
And there's one more. You want to do them all?
This is the 60s one.
Oh, this is good too.
He's so talented. I think he's teasing us when he says these are long lost. He made some more. We got an endless supply now. That guy is too darn talented.
It's great.
He is so good.
I just love the fact that we do a show and that people do websites and searches and themes. It's just great. It's just great. It's great.
He's incredible.
Yeah.
So thank you,
now,
Dan
do you have
Luters.
a letter after 8 themes?
I do, but I mean,
okay.
I'm blown away by these wonderful themes. Thank you so much, Dan. He's so talented. And we'll add those to the collection. Pretty soon you won't hear the same letters jingled twice in 2 weeks, I think. It's amazing.
I know. And soon it'll be time to bring back the Christmas jingle, too.
Practically.
We'll have, yeah.
Practically. So this is actually an important security update. And Ofer sent this along, another regular
Okay, good,
emailer.
because I was going to read that, but I'm glad you are.
Yeah, no, I think we need to read this one. It's from Ofer Bannery and Laguna Niguel. He's a regular reader and writer. He's not reading us. He's reading something else, but he is reading. He says, Dick and Leo, I think you'll want to report to your listeners that, quote, according to researchers at U.S. CERT, that's the United States Computer Emergency Readiness Team, software that accompanies the Energizer Duo USB battery charger contains a Trojan horse that gives hackers access to a Windows PC. What? Now, you did a review of the Duo USB a few episodes, well, quite a few episodes back.
Oh, I looked at it. I think it was June 2008.
Yeah, it was episode 506, and they don't sell this anymore.
No.
So,
I think they sell the unit, but I believe you went to their website. I don't think the software came with the unit. But if you wanted your computer to keep track of how much juice was in the batteries and how long the battery should stay in the charger, it could do that on your computer. So if you just bought it and have been using it without the software, there's no worry. But if you downloaded the software, you should get rid of the software.
Yeah, no kidding. Energizer says we have no idea how this got inserted in the software. The Windows, it doesn't affect the Mac, only Windows PCs. When the Windows software included with the charger is installed,
it says
included with the charger, it creates the file arucer.dll. That's actually a Trojan horse that listens for commands on port 7777. And hackers can issue commands to this Trojan, which can download and execute files, transmit files stolen from the PC, modify the Windows registry. It automatically runs every time the computer is turned on and remains active even if the Energizer charger is not attached. Now, according to US CERT, if you uninstall the Energizer software, that will disable automatic execution of the Trojan. Or you can look for arucer.dll in your Windows System 32 directory and remove it, and that will effectively fix it. You'll see posts on this from Symantec and CERT, and I would assume that antivirus software will be looking for it. Just bizarre. Now,
isn't it?
No one knows how this happened. Remember, there was a digital picture frame about a year ago that had attack code in it. Apple iPods at one point had some bad software on it. And other companies, Seagate, I think this has happened to. But how do they get, this stuff is made in China. Maybe a bad guy got into the factory and snuck this stuff into the software.
Spooky.
Spooky. Oh, spook. Can I read one more?
Oh, yeah.
One more from Randall Schwartz, our good friend. About
Randall.
Him. He's the host of our Floss Weekly show about open source. And we were talking about the Killisode, episode 1024. That's why I want to get this one in there, because we're rapidly reaching episode 15,000, so it's about time. He said, early in episode 1024, Leo said, like a kilometer. Wait a minute. No, that's 1,000. You pointed out the ambiguity of kilo, mega, and giga with respect to computer stuff. Are these powers of 10, 3, 6, and 9 respectively, or powers of 2, 10, 20, and 30 respectively? It makes quite a difference when you get up to those largest numbers like giga. He says, there is a solution, though, not widely used. If you go to Wikipedia and you read up on the kibibyte, not the kilobyte, K-I-B-I, kibibyte, turns out that if you want to kind of disambiguate between kilobit and kibibit, for instance,
yeah,
a kilobit would be 1,000 bits. A kibibit would be 1,024, the binary 1,000. So somebody's kind of encouraging, I guess, this new word, kiba. So it wouldn't have been our kilosode. Our 1,000th episode would have been our kilosode. Our 1,024th episode would have been our kibisode. And,
okay.
And this would be our put you to sleep-isode.
Yeah, this is the Nodcast that Jen was talking about. And I thought she was joking.
Never ask a programmer for an explanation of anything. Anyway, thank you, Randall. That's good to know that there is a word kiba. And these are, if we go with the kiba, by the way, you have to change everything as well. right now we have kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte, and I don't know if you know this, but soon we'll be seeing petabytes, exabytes, zettabytes, and yottabytes. That's what comes next.
Really?
So they're proposing...
I want to be here when we do our yottabyte episode.
Our yottabyte episode will be a fairly large number. It's 10 to the 24th.
Okay. Oh, I'm out that day. Do you have another time we can do it?
Yeah. Sometime in the 58th century. So he's proposing, or they're proposing, whoever's crazy idea this is to use kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, and so on for decimal prefixes, 10 to the 3rd, 10 to the 6th, 10 to the 9th. And for binary numbers, use kibibyte, mebabyte, gigabyte, tebabyte, pebabyte, exabyte, exabyte, zebabyte, and yababyte.
Okay, I got that.
I'm going to be right back after this bird from our message from our sponsors. I don't think that's going to fly. Kibibyte, mebabyte, gigabyte, tebabyte, pebabyte, exabyte.
And who gives a bite?
I don't give a bite. Dick, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll be here.
DAILY. It's the